Prior to 2010, a lot of our media dollars were spent on print media. There was always a long-held belief by some of the executives of the company that print was the proper way to advertise the company, its products, and its services. What we did when we really fought for, if you will, or made the pitch to move into radio from print, there was resistance, but I think what everyone has found as a result of this move is that it's a much more effective campaign. From a cost efficiency, it's unquestionable. The reach and frequency we get, the relationships we get with stations, especially clear channel stations in the markets we're in, you would never develop those utilizing print. Now, we still do a little bit of print, very specialty stuff, a little bit of digital, but probably 95% of our total budget is dedicated to radio. I think where I maybe did find some surprises, though, were the amount of increase in sales we saw in certain markets where we were using clear channel stations. Pittsburgh, which is our home headquarters, sales were up in that market over 27% year to year. Columbus, Ohio, 25%. Louisville, Kentucky was 80%, more than 80%. And so there were some surprises in there in terms of how well some markets performed. But I don't think overall I was really surprised at the general results we got from using radio. I think radio it's the most cost-effective medium. It lets you be very creative. Your production costs are next to nothing versus television and even print. So pleasant surprises along the way, but overall not really surprised. When we first made the decision to move from a print-based media campaign to radio, there was a lot of resistance, both in the corporate offices and honestly in the field. A lot of the managers had grown up in the company being very accustomed to the print campaigns the company had done in the past. So it was a known entity, and people were adverse to taking that risk or taking that chance on moving to another medium. However, once we did make that decision to move, and today about 95% of our media spend is in radio, and the predominant amount of that with Clear Channel, it's been highly successful. We've seen definitive results, results we can track, far superior to what we ever saw or achieved in print, and really for the same amount of money. So from an efficiency standpoint and from a sales generation standpoint, Clear Channel media and radio generally have a lot of believers at 84 Lumber now.